has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free.
Okay, next question.
I'm a horse football coach right now.
You know, it got shoved up. It got shoved.
Let's jump right into the Duke game, fellas. A tough one for sure. I've got my own thoughts, but would love to hear where you guys are at. I know we've been going back and forth a lot, but Nikki.
Yeah, Willie, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'll be honest. I was pretty butthurt after that loss. I
thought that you might be.
I was guaranteeing the win. I was feeling pretty good all game. We barely lost to Duke, and Jeremy Fears did not score a point, so that's good. Yeah. We played like a C+ game probably because Cooper was incredible. We were leading almost the entire game. I wouldn't be as butthurt if Michigan wasn't just beating teams by 30 every other day. That really puts a damper on every negative that happens with MSU.
Yeah. That was tough. It was definitely a game we could have won. The offense really kind of fell flat in the second half. Travis, how are you doing?
It's been a pretty good 9 days of December here, except for that one, except for about 2 hours on Saturday. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not, sky is falling or anything like that. Like, it's weird coming on here talking about a loss and not feeling like, oh, we're totally screwed. Like that's the way our show's been the entire time we've had it. So we didn't play well. Our offense, as soon as they went to that zone in the second half, was terrible. It was a terrible second half offensively, period. Yeah. Seemed like there's a lid on the rim for about 3/4 of that. I'm encouraged that it was a winnable game because it's Duke and we don't get many of those against them. So I left that with this sucks, but see you in March.
Yeah. Nice strategy to them to go to the 2-3 zone, knowing that one, Michigan State struggles with that every year. Two, they were in foul trouble, and that helped alleviate that. I thought it was a good game plan from the Spartans. They got Boozer in foul trouble early, kind of forced Duke's hand there, but it kind of came back to bite us in the end when they went to the 2-3 zone. But you know what? I was normally after a loss like that, it's kind of like a don't talk to me for an hour type of thing. But I think what I took away is that this team can play with anybody. And I really believe that. They were in control of that game for most of it. Until the second half. The first half I thought we played really well. We took it to them. And, I don't know how many teams there are that are better than Duke. I know they're fourth in the ranking, so 3 teams technically. But, I look at this team and, the defense I thought was great. Jordan Scott, again, I thought was good. I feel like we've said this a lot about Michigan State teams in the past. They're kind of just missing that go-to scorer. Like when the lid is on, someone that like last year we had Jace. We don't have that this year. Now there's still time to develop that, right? But that's kind of what I feel like this team is missing. But having said that, this defense is going to keep them in a lot of games. And Carson Cooper, Nick, you pointed out, played fantastic. I actually, in a weird way, was pretty encouraged coming out of that game after a loss.
No Cam Ward, too. Or 2 seconds of Cam Ward.
Yeah.
10 minutes, I guess. Didn't seem like 10 minutes, but yeah. Yeah, Nikki, to your point about Fears not scoring, he had 6 points, Tang had 0 points, and Cam Ward had 0 points. So it's 3 guys that you're wanting to score that didn't have the games that you want from them, and you're still in the game with a chance to win it.
Yeah. Fears, I think, was the most frustrating.
Yeah.
As good as he played, I thought he got good shots. There wasn't like, oh, why would you shoot that? Or what's he doing? Like, he had good looks. He just made absolutely nothing. And that is a part of his game that we just need to develop. And he doesn't need to go off and score 20 points, but he was 0 from the field. If he makes 3 of those, it's a different game. And they weren't shot clock winding down, just throwing them up. Like he had good looks, and he just made nothing.
Yeah, he did have 13 assists in that game.
Yeah,
Crazy good, but 0 for 10 from the field.
Yeah,
is not what you want to see from the guy that's supposed to be the leader of your team. And then, like you guys said, though, with Cooper, would you have imagined when he signed that he'd have 16 and 16 in a game against Duke?
No.
Absolutely not. I mean, that's incredible testament to the development there and betting on those guys.
I thought he was going to be president of the farmhouse frat by his junior year.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah, I think Kohler, and I think he might have even mentioned this. Like Kohler's got the 3-point shot. That's really nice. I like that that's coming on, but he's got to be better scoring down low. That like we need him to be better at that. And again, this isn't a sky's falling. This is a sample size that I'm looking at right from this game specifically. Like, but if we want to win those games in the future, this is what we need from those guys. So we can't have Kurtang and Fierce combining to go 0 for 15 or whatever it was from the field. That's just not a winning recipe. Mm-hmm. But to say that and then realize we only lost by 6, it really was a much closer game because we had to start fouling at the end. Really it was a 1-possession game. It just came down to they made shots in the second half and we did not.
Yeah, but some of those foul calls were ridiculous.
I would agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the calls could have, if the calls went a little differently, a couple calls would have gone differently. We're looking at a different game. I agree with that, Travis.
As someone who was Jeremy Fears in their team, I'm just not going to complain about.
I'm just saying, like, they gave 2 free throws to Duke when one of their players wasn't even touched.
Yeah,
just because he came down hard on the ground.
Yeah, I remember
like,
that
was terrible
tough.
Officiating.
Yeah, there was definitely some questionable calls there late in the game. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that it's a win I obviously wanted, but I feel encouraged. Like, I wouldn't say like if we played Duke 10 times that they would beat us 9. I don't think that's true. Like, I think it would be a lot. I think a lot of games would look just like that, and it would come down to a couple possessions here and there.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of seasons where maybe even the ones where we've beat them, I'd still come away thinking, okay, that's the 1 out of 10 that we would have won.
Right. Yeah.
That's the way it's been against most of the Dukes in the North Carolinas. So
yeah.
You have to choose one. You get one a year, Duke or North Carolina. Which one do you like?
Right.
I guess
we chose. I'm scheduling both.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys make of Nikki? We got a text from Mikey middle of the game that Jordan Scott was the Elmer's glue to the team. Do you kind of agree with that?
Oh yeah. I mean, once he I think he needs to develop a little bit more, but I think it's definitely attainable. I think he will end the season starting. And I think once that happens, this team's potential is truly unlocked and we will be unstoppable.
Yeah.
I just want to see him knock shots down consistently. He's done everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, Michigan was up 30 on Villanova at halftime. They're good. I mean, I can't wait till January 31st. But
shut your mouth.
That's gonna be a fun one.
I hope it is. I hope we're not down by 30. God.
Yeah.
If we blew them out, that would be so sick.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. That'll be interesting. I wish they weren't so good, but they are. I mean,
it'll make our victory sweeter.
It will.
But also, you guys just be like a top 5 team, not like the greatest basketball team I've ever seen.
Calm down.
As long as I can tell myself that every night, I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.